New court documents have just escalated the case against Michael McKee, transforming what we thought we knew about the investigation. A grand jury in Franklin County has officially indicted the vascular surgeon on 4 counts of aggravated murder, but hidden within these new records is a specific, chilling detail about the weapon allegedly used, a detail that suggests a level of planning that prosecutors are now ready to present in court. To understand the gravity of this update, we have to look at the timeline. On December 30th, just days after celebrating their 5th wedding anniversary, Monique Tepe and her husband, Spencer, were discovered lifeless inside their Columbus home. The tragedy was compounded by the fact that their 2 young children, ages 4 and 1, were reportedly asleep in their bedrooms while the incident took place. For nearly 2 weeks, the question remained, who could have done this? The answer, according to investigators, lay in neighborhood surveillance footage. Detectives didn't just find a suspect. They tracked a specific vehicle. An arrest warrant filed in Franklin County reveals that authorities identified a car arriving just prior to the incident and leaving shortly after. This digital breadcrumb trail didn't stop at the city limits. Police tracked the movement of that vehicle 450 miles away to Illinois, leading them directly to Michael McKee, Monique's ex-husband. But here's where the case becomes even more complex. Following his arrest, police executed a search of McKee's property. During a press conference earlier this week, officials confirmed that a weapon discovered during that search matched the ballistics of the weapon believed to be used in the deaths of Monique and Spencer. The new indictment released on January 16th adds a critical layer to this forensic evidence. The charges state that the firearm used was allegedly an automatic weapon or utilized a silencer. This distinction is significant because it speaks directly to the prosecution's theory of premeditation, moving the charges to aggravated murder. McKee, a medical professional trained to save lives, now sits in a cell in Winnebago County. Since his arrest on January 10th, he has remained completely silent. Authorities report that he immediately invoked his Fifth Amendment right against self-incrimination when interviewed by detectives. During his initial court appearance, he maintained that silence while his public defender informed the judge that McKee intends to waive his extradition hearing. This means he will soon be transported back to Ohio to face these charges directly. His defense has indicated he intends to enter up 2015 after meeting at Ohio State University, but the marriage was short-lived, ending in divorce less than 2 years later in 2017. Years passed, Monique remarried, and life moved on until late December. As the extradition process begins, the focus shifts to the upcoming trial in Ohio, with the grand jury returning 4 counts of aggravated murder and 1 count of aggravated robbery. The legal stakes are at their absolute highest. The question now is what defense McKee's legal team will mount against the physical evidence and the surveillance data tracking his movements across state lines. We will continue to monitor the court filings as McKee is transferred back to Franklin County. This case is developing rapidly, and the upcoming arraignment will likely provide the first real insight into the defense's strategy. If you want to stay updated on this case and follow the legal proceedings as they unfold, make sure to hit that subscribe button. You are watching the Star Feed.